Hi guys, it's Nicole here with Mommy Tips by Cole. Just wanted to share some behind the scenes for Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I had an opportunity to go on behalf of Pirates Booty and Vera Sweeney from Ladyandtheblog. So I went to their parade studio, Macy's Parade Studio in Moonachie, New Jersey. Upon entering this amazing studio, I see old pictures from previous Macy's Thanksgiving Day parades. Some video. Pirates Booty.
Are you ready for Thanksgiving?
Have anything. Always work out.
Well, you better be, because there's booty to be had.
As you saw in that clip, they were filming something for Pirates Booty, and these are the models for all of the new floats for this year, 2014. Skylanders, Thomas the Train, Pikachu, which is a new Pikachu, and this is the float for Pirates Booty. Also, this was really cool, this behind the scenes sketches and models of the Beijing float. It's amazing to go from seeing the sketches to the model to the actual life-size float. All of the floats in this area are the new ones for this year. This Beijing one, there's also a Nickelodeon one, which I'll show you guys later. And this is where they do all the prep work for the floats, which is just incredible to see the behind the scenes.
Happy Thanksgiving!
This next float is the Cracker Jack at the ball game float, and it will have Pop's music star Hilary Duff on it. Another cool new float that will be at the parade is the Girl Pirate spinning machine, Goldieblox, which has amazing engineering behind the design of this float. And Meghan Trainor will be the pop star that will be singing on this float on Thanksgiving Day. Next, we were actually able to get a hands-on tour of the facility, as well as hear a lot of the details that go into the prep for the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Deflate it and actually put vacuums on it and suck out all of the air, fold it up in a very specific way, roll it, and it goes into a container that will be its transport to the parade. That's parade ready. When a float is the same thing, is when it has been checked and then disassembled in a very specific manner, all tied down and locked and ready, with the exception of a few small things like generators don't go in until the week before the parade. That's what my team's doing today. Sound systems will go in at that time. Any additional battery units, anything that can't be prepped that far in advance will happen in the last week before parade. So that's part of our countdown that's happening. Brand new costumes done by Kim Montgomery, our director of costuming for the parade. We have talent. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. Not all of the floats are able to have kids, but no one rides on the floats except the talent that are performing and kids. With the exception of, we do have a chaperone for each of the kids, each of the kid groups to make sure that they get. There is only one honor for a comic strip character, superhero, supervillain. There's only one honor greater than becoming a balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And that's becoming a balloon twice.
Oh, wow.
Pikachu has made the grade. This is actually the third completely new design of Pikachu as a balloon in the parade. Brand new this year. Doughboy has a very unique distinction. This is the second Doughboy, but it is actually designed directly after the original design, because the original design was so on point with how the character appeals to everyone, and for me, how it flies. Flew like a gem. When they said, oh, we want a new one, I'm like, oh, but the old one flies so good. And then they came back and said, but we'd really like it to look exactly the same because it's right there. I mean, you just nailed it. It's like, oh, that just feels so good. I mean, you told us that to begin with, but you still feel that way. And I was like, okay, great. Thomas, totally new, never been in the parade before, brand new balloon. Power Rangers have been in the parade, but only as performers, never as a balloon.
Some Something else really cool were these balloonicles from Affleck and Chloe, which have vehicles underneath. Next, here is a closer look at the behind-the-scenes design and model of the Dora float, which is also another new float for this year. On the Dora float will be pop star Becky G. So for all of you guys that have kids that love Nickelodeon, this is definitely a float to look out for during the parade. My favorite part of this tour was going behind the scenes to see a life-size float being tested out. They were putting air in it just to make sure there was no holes in Paddington Bear. I got to stand next to Paddington Bear, pretend like I was holding the strings that they use to hold the float up. It was so cool. I got to see their order of the floats as well as all of the things that they're prepping to bring, and this was amazing. This is where they store all of the floats. They compress it and vacuum seal it down. This is how they transport the floats into New York City from New Jersey. So 3.5 million viewers will be watching, and I'm sure you guys will be one of them. Definitely don't forget to check out the Macy's Day Parade on television or in person if you get to go. It's going to be on at 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.